Hi everyone. In a move that occurred approximately an hour and a half ago, the Dallas Cowboys cut wide receiver Terrell Owens. It was after Terrell posted his lowest season totals in his career with 1,052 yards and 20 touchdowns. Terrell, however, over the last 3 seasons with the Cowboys, 2006, 2007, and 2008, posted 3,587 yards, and 38 touchdowns, the most of any NFL player going back to 2006. Now, why Terrell Owens was cut is that reportedly, according to several sources, starting with Michael Smith at ESPN, who I know and respect, say that there were people who basically wanted Terrell out of the locker room, that the locker room chemistry wasn't very good with him in it. Now, more specifically, Terrell did not get along with Cowboys offensive coordinator Jason Garrett. He didn't like Jason Garrett's schemes. And of course, there was the famous incident between Terrell Owens, tight end Jason Witten, and Tony Romo, where Terrell thought that Jason Witten and Tony Romo were making up plays and excluding him from the conversation. Now, on the face of it, you would say, why is he concerned with this, and should he not act like a baby? But consider this. If your contract is based on your performance, and the more you catch the ball and the more touchdowns you score, the more money you make, you're going to be concerned if someone is leaving you out of the pass catching equation. And that is what was happening. In fact, the simple fact that Terrell Owens' numbers are so low, the lowest in his career, really supports his fear that they were cutting him out of the passing game. I also support Terrell's criticism of Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett is a terrible offensive coordinator, and why Jerry Jones jumps from one offensive coordinator to the other without establishing a system a la the system that Bill Walsh built in San Francisco is beyond me. Anti-intellectualism, perhaps? I don't know. But I know that I can specifically tell you the problem with Jason Garrett's schemes is A, they are predictable, B, their pass blocking systems are not such that the pocket doesn't collapse quickly. He uses a quasi-70s style of blocking where the offensive linemen retreat too much. And the pass patterns are rudimentary, without adjustment, and simple. It's not like the offenses Owens has been used to playing, which have been primarily West Coast in style. If one wants to get great use out of Terrell Owens, you put him in the backfield, you move him around, you get him into one-on-one matchups where he can catch the ball and make plays. And that's just it. Terrell Owens is a playmaker. Yeah, you're saying he caused problems in the locker room. Really, he didn't. Terrell Owens was a person who challenged authority. And the problem with the NFL is you have far too many people who still don't understand how to make collaborative relationships. They're more accustomed to control relationships. And Terrell Owens is not a person who wants to be controlled. The other problem is this, that when you have a player like Terrell Owens, as I said to Keith Fahnhorst, the former 49er linebacker, at a Super Bowl party approximately 4 years ago, you have to remember that the athlete is essentially an artist. And you have to give them room to be creative. Keith Fahnhorst liked my point. He said that no one ever thought about that regarding an artist. Regarding an athlete, they are artists. And so Owens was cursed by not having people around who thought of him in that way. He is a true artist and, in my opinion, a first ballot Hall of Famer. Now, he is out in the NFL wilderness in search of a team, totally shocked that this has all happened to him at a time when last year he got a 3-year contract extension worth approximately $24 million. Now he's released and the Dallas Cowboys take a $9 million salary cap hit. It's unfortunate that Terrell can't find a home where there are enough people secure enough to work with him and get the best out of him. It's too bad that Terrell finds himself in a place consistently where there are always people trying to upstage, one-up, or prove that they are, quote, boss over him. That is why he is consistently released, and that's why the teams that have him have not understood how to get the best out of him consistently. I'll stick up for Terrell Owens. He's a great talent, and consider this, he has had no negative off-the-field incident. No domestic violence disputes, no Pac-Man Jones issues, nothing. Terrell Owens is the kind of person that you can really build a great passing game around if you know what you're doing. And why not consult him as well? He's been in the league that long. He's 36 years old. He's got at least 5 good years left in him, and he's in great shape. I think a team that takes him has a very secure management structure and many people that are in place that are secure enough with themselves to succeed. I thought maybe the Oakland Raiders were a good choice, but on second thought, I'm not quite so sure. I would wish that the Indianapolis Colts would turn around and try to bring him into their fold. I think either the Colts or the New England Patriots could really take a person like Terrell Owens and win a championship with him.